Hey guys, and welcome back to the Fantasy Pavilion for another edition of the Pick Review. And with me, co-hosting tonight, is my good friend Shamir, Liverpool fan. Shamir, how are you
What's
doing
up?
today?
What's up? I'm good. I'm good. Not too bad.
Thanks
Happy
for
to be
slide.
alive after this decimating game week. But we will see. We will go. We move nonetheless.
True. It was a terrible game week. It was.
Yeah, but it was tough. It was tough.
I'm ashamed to show my team, but right now let's
Yes,
run through the
same.
fixtures, and then we'll go from there.
Mm.
So right now, take it away, Shamir. Start us off. We had Crystal Palace Spurs.
The last episode we had, we previewed this game and we was backing Spurs highly, boy. And I mean, Crystal Palace City out of the waters with this one. It was crazy to see how well they actually played on Vera for this game. I mean, I remember you mentioning Edward coming. He was thinking about bringing him in. He
Correct.
wasn't sure if he would have start. And he might come off the bench and put 2 goals. He looking like a real good fancy asset this season. 6.5
Correct.
million. Looking like a bargain boy. And I mean, he the kind of runs he was making off the defenders, off Spurs defenders, he looking dangerous, real dangerous. And I think Palace has two creative talents coming back soon, Eze and Olise. And I think with those fellas driving the assist for Edward and Benteke, I think Palace could be a surprise package this season. We didn't know what it'd be about in the beginning, but they're shaping up to be a good team. So this was definitely a shocker for the weekend for me.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with you 1,000%. They just and Gallagher keeping his form from last week. We just run
Yeah.
through the so Edward with 2 goals, Zaha with a goal and assist, which we love our strikers to
Yeah.
do.
Hmm.
Gallagher with 2 assists, beautiful. Of course, those Zaha likes these things called yellow cards. Gallagher picked up a yellow card, so that's a
Hmm.
minus on his own. And
Hmm.
nothing to talk to about really with the goalkeepers. So, right,
Yeah.
that's it
It was
there for
shocking. I find it was shocking
yeah,
that. But I mean, the result was shocking, right? So shocking to say that Palace actually keep a clean sheet against Spurs.
yeah.
I think Kane started.
He
I don't
did.
think Son start,
No.
and it just goes to show that Son could thrive without Kane, but can Kane do the same without Son?
Louder
You
for
have
them
to
in the
serve
back,
that.
Shamir. Louder
You
for
have
them
to
in the
serve
back.
that. So that's something to look out for as well, going on the line for FPL players.
Exactly, Shamir. And I told Antonio that the night of the morning of, I was like, yo, we
Mm,
see that as soon as I saw Son was injured, I had Kane. I dropped Kane
mm,
immediately.
mm.
Immediately. Right. So rolling on. Ah boy, I could finally smile, Shamir.
Um, I'll let you take the lead on this one. Go ahead, go ahead. You enjoy it. You enjoy it. You enjoy it.
I could finally smile while talking about Arsenal. So Arsenal won, Norwich nil. Simple game. It wasn't the best, but we got the result. Aubameyang and Pepe were our points earners. So we had Aubameyang with a goal and Pepe with the assist. Nothing to talk about much. Well, I guess Antonio did bring up Krul. It was Antonio Shamir. I
Mm.
think Shamir brought up
No,
Krul
I'm
last
not sure. I'm not
episode.
sure. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Can't
last
remember.
episode. So, guys, I
Mm.
want to highlight, as usual, keepers, low key keepers. Krul was on the receiving end of the defeat, but 5 saves, so he got 1 point extra there. Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah.
Right? That's not bad at
Um,
all.
if I were to input on the keepers being low key, Ramsdale is a not bad shout. 4.5 million.
Correct.
Kept a
Correct.
clean sheet. If Arsenal
Correct.
has some decent fixtures coming through, I feel as though he could be a nice little buy for people. Looking at Arsenal players and fixtures. If Arsenal hold their own and do well, keeping clean sheets and stuff going on the line, he could be a good little pickup.
Fully agree, especially with because I have the
Mm.
inside scoop. Leno is not signing his contract. But I know not most
Oh,
non-Arsenal fans wouldn't know that. So that's why
okay, okay,
Ramsdale is
okay.
me. So Ramsdale may be a good shout, guys. Yeah.
Okay, okay. I didn't know that at all. So that
You
means
see?
Leno looking like a pick not to have.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
I remember you mentioned Aubameyang with a score last episode as well. Shout out to you. Yeah, I was shocked to see him, but I mean you get through.
Yeah, you see. So I wanna. So we have Brentford, Brighton snatching oh boy, evil goal in the end there,
Yeah,
boy.
yeah, yeah,
Shamir,
yeah.
boy. Oh,
Um, the sad thing for me with this one was Veltman getting a yellow card, boy. Take away
mm,
steal 1 point from me. But I mean, it's a good result nonetheless. I had Sanchez on his starting. six
Beautiful.
points. Veltman 6 points. I
Beautiful.
think he back into the fold now. Looking at this Brighton team, it is. I mean, easy. I won't say fixtures. Easy picks in terms of budget price players. And I mean, looking forward to their fixtures. They have decent fixtures. Toss up. And you're looking at Sanchez set and forget keeper, and I know people on this Duffy train.
Of
I don't know
course.
how long it will last
Right.
because I know Lamptey back in training now. He's doing good. So is it that they're gonna drop Duffy, bring Veltman more inside and right centre back, and then have Lamptey run your wing? We will see. But I mean, ride the train while you can ride the train because that's what FPL is about.
Next up, we have Leicester nil, City 1.
Um, hmm, well, I know prior to this game week, there was this big worry of everybody that the Brazilian players won't play.
Right.
And Man City get pulled through by Edison having coming back into the side. So they got through not having to pick Scott Carson because I know Leicester that caused them real trouble if Carson had start. But I think City controlled the game basically. It was a back and forth to an extent, but City was more in control. I mean, Bernardo being a unlikely scorer for me because I feel like he touched and go this season, kind of losing his spot to Grealish. Um, Cancelo the assist. I mean, he's always a good asset to have. He's just pricey, but he's a good asset to have. Clean sheet, always safe. 3 bonus points for Cancelo. I mean, maybe when City fixtures kind of get back a little on the green side, might look at the assets a little more. But for now, City marching forward with a win. Glad for them. Don't have any Man City players in my side, so it wasn't really a fixture for focus for me. But I mean, good for them.
But I had Diaz, so yeah.
Oh,
But I
safe.
want
Yeah.
yeah. So got some cliche points there. But I just want to highlight
Yeah.
as usual. So Schmeichel has been very consistent with the saves. My
Hmm.
word. 7 saves. So you would have gotten 2 points there extra. Not bad again
Yeah,
for
true.
a
And I
keeper
think you'd
beat.
have gotten probably
Yeah.
2 points initially as well. So that's four for a keeper that
4.
concede a goal. I mean,
And
you
you
can't go wrong.
and your team lost, you can't go wrong
Yeah,
there,
you can't
Shamir,
go
at
wrong. It's
all.
true.
At all. Right? Next up, well, all
Ah,
right, Shamir. All
ah,
right.
ah. All right.
Of course, we
Huh,
have to talk about this game. Shamir, go
all
ahead.
right. All right. With a heavy heart, boy. You see, I shame man and thing from last weekend because I was like, huh, I have to start fresh because I was in some madness, boy. To be honest with you, this game was a real tough game to watch, and I watched it, and I watched when the man score, and I was like, from the moment he scored that goal, I was just like, I was just out of chips. I don't know, boy, I don't know. So basically, for me, this game was a defining game for me in terms of this. It literally told me, you know what? Sometimes just go with your gut, and a lot of people did it, and they got through. So I remember it came down to 11:59 Friday evening, and I was just in between picking him or leaving him out. And I remember telling you guys on the last episode, I was like, do have him. I'm gonna leave him out. Let him set up himself. Let him play how he just gave for the first game week. See how he roll out. But boy, I was wrong. I should have just pulled the trigger and take him one time. But I live to regret. I gotta move forward. I might have to bring him in this next week. But I don't know. I don't know yet. But I regretting it for sure. It's a big regret. Um, Man U played, I mean, pretty okay, Newcastle was pretty resolute coming up till like the 40th minute. I mean, Ronaldo's first goal was a tap in, right, which he's known for. A deflection from Greenwood, and then the keeper set a cell guns later down the line. I mean, in an FPL sense, Ronaldo scoring 2 goals on the return just means he is going to be a must pick for a lot of people, and he's going to be a lot of teams. So, um, I would say get him. Definitely get him. And shout out to Pogba, 7 assists in 4 games.
Correct.
I mean, the man racking up the assists. If you keep this course, I mean, his price going to be doubled. Not double, but you're going to have like extra 2 million in his price if you keep up this form. And I mean, Greenwood coming with the assists as usual, doing good. Fernandez actually scored a goal this weekend. That's not a penalty. Big shocker there. But I mean, good for me. I got some points. I just want to point out that Shaw had an assist, and I remember saying that last weekend as well. So,
Correct.
so I
Correct.
mean, good insights here on this fantasy pavilion. Sure, keep watching to get more of me trying to make some choices that I won't regret and some predictions that will come true as well. So yeah.
For sure. Of course, we just want to highlight the other side as well. So Mankiyu with a goal and Sid Maximin with the assist. Later down, if you guys, if you have to have a Newcastle player, look at the fixtures, look at the runs. Look what when they're playing, maybe Norwich.
Hmm.
If they have a run of, let's say, Norwich, Southampton, not well, they play somewhere, so Norwich, Brighton, those kind of games.
Yeah.
Bring in maybe Sid Maximin. So far, he's been very consistent for them, right?
Yeah,
And
he's
well,
actually been very electric, eh? Because
yeah,
he looked real lively in that Manu
correct,
game.
correct, correct. And of course, you have to highlight Lingard scoring there, right? So
Hmm.
not too bad. Some players to look for. And
Yeah, yeah.
I'm glad to see that Fernandez is performing under the Ronaldo shadow because a lot of
True.
people would have dropped Fernandez because of Ronaldo.
Yeah, because I remember last week or so we said that is easy swap, Fernandez for Ronaldo. And if
Yeah,
Fernandez does perform with Ronaldo, then it throws up a conundrum that you might want to have them both, but to have those 12 million assets, along with maybe your Salahs and your Lukaku's or
correct,
your Anthony back. I mean, how are you going to manage all these players in your team without busting your budget? So players scoring points with these price points gonna create a hard decision for FPL managers going on the line. But something I like to see, make it a little more challenging for you to pick your side.
correct. All right. So next up, well, this one wasn't exciting, but
Mm,
we have Southampton versus West Ham. This would have been the tipping point of frustration for everyone. No
hmm.
goals, which means Antonio didn't score. And on top of that, for all of us, I will say that again, for all of us who captain Antonio, he got a red card.
Ay, ay, ay.
Woo!
Ay, ay,
Jimmy, pressure
ay.
away, pressure away.
How you feel
But we
about that? When you
don't,
see that red card, how you feel about that?
no, he deserve it.
How you feel about that? How you
Two
feel
yellows and yeah, he
how you
deserve
feel
it.
about that
Can't be
as a
upset.
as a man a captain him? Had a faith in him now, boy?
Now I used to have Mane back in the day as my captain, so
Mm.
I'm no stranger to this
Yeah, okay,
captain
okay,
getting
okay,
red
okay, okay,
card.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we won't dwell too long on this fixture, but I guess we could highlight McCarthy would have gotten along with the clean sheet points.
Mm,
He'd have gotten an extra point for
true.
the save, and he would have gotten some bonus points as well. So not too
Shout
bad.
out, shout out to Livramento though,
Yeah,
4.1 million, six. Still, I think he is the only 4.0 million starting price defender other than Mankilo that's starting consistently and he gets
correct,
any points. So he's actually, one to look out for to buy in your team if you don't have him already. To free up
correct.
some
Four
funds
point
for
one.
yourself. Yeah, he's a starting 4.1 million dollar buy. I mean, you can't go wrong.
For real, for real, for
Yeah,
real, for real. All right. Next up, Wolves versus Watford. Wolves got their goals. And
finally, finally.
as you said, this is the place to get the right information. We did mention Marcel.
And I think I'm not sure if you was talking about him before the episode actually launched or afterwards, but we was talking about Wang Yi
Yes,
Chan
yes,
also.
yes,
You
yes.
mentioned that the man has some heelys on his foot. The man running with one pace and he scored a good goal. So I mean, he's a asset, 5.5 million. If he starts, right, he could be a dangerous player for Wolves because Jimenez goals not coming through right now, not forthcoming
Correct,
right now. Huang could be the one to be potting the goals for them, right? And
correct,
strangely enough, 4.5 million for Marcel, right, as a defender. Playing as a left wing back, 32 years old. I mean, I think he is a central defender by a centre back by trade. He playing on the wing back, left wing back right now, and he's doing wonders. He is actually probably somebody good to have, just to have for clean sheets. Maybe assists. He got two last weekend. You know what I mean? So he's somebody to look at and to bring in the side.
correct. And again, Wolves have some decent fixtures coming up. So they
Some
and
great fixtures, yeah.
some real good fixtures. So they might be a team to consider. I want to just highlight quickly Bachman, 4 saves. So you'd have
Hmm.
gotten an extra point there.
Hmm.
Again, not too bad. These are the guys that you want to have in the team. And of course, well, I had Sa, but Sa didn't do anything of note.
I mean, you win some, you lose some, right? I surprised Jimenez hasn't scored yet, though. But I mean, we remain to see if he does break that duck. We will see how what goes on because they won't drop him yet for sure.
Correct. Yeah, I wouldn't drop him just right now. All right. Next up, Chelsea 3, Villa nil. It was a Lukaku show. Shamir,
Mm.
talk to us.
Um, how I looking at it right now, on an FPL perspective, is that it's a battle for the premium forwards, boy. It's either go for Lukaku or go for Ronaldo. That's the only thing keeping him back from buying Ronaldo right now. Lukaku form and his fixtures coming from game week 7. I mean, Ronaldo scored 2 goals, Lukaku scored 2 goals. Right? They're going tick for tack right now. So I mean, um, it's a toss up really for me right now to pick between which one. And there's a price difference of 1 million between them. So do I go Lukaku, save 1 million and spend him in midfield or defense? Do I go Ronaldo, the sure pick, the fans' favorite, and and spend extra money? So for me right now, that's the decision between the both. Look. I mean, Aston Villa this season. I don't know if they're having a delayed um set of like second season blues, but after spending all this money, losing Grealish, they haven't been up to scratch at all. And Tyrone Mings, boy, I mean, anytime Mings plays in the side, he will always give away chances. I think he did a bad pass and was intercepted by somebody and led to a goal. I mean, this man just makes Aston Villa weaker, I find. And unless Aston Villa picks up some form and gets that partnership of Ollie and Ings going, I do see them doing well this season like they did last season. But I mean, it's 38 games, a long time. We'll see if their form picks up.
Yeah. I just wanna so we just run through the points earners. So Lukaku with 2 goals, Kovacic
Mm,
with a goal, a surprise goal. And we
yeah,
have
true.
Aspi assisting and Kovacic assisting as well. Not too bad. And of
Mm,
course, I am trying just to highlight the low key goalkeepers, but you have to big up Mendy. Mendy
yeah, boy.
again, consistent. So let's look at it. Clean sheet, 2 points for the 6 saves, and you would have gotten some bonuses as well. Oh my
Yeah,
word.
yeah, yeah. That's what, like you say, was it? That's that. So it's like, how much for clean sheets? I think it's 4 points for clean sheet
About
or
that,
5.
yeah.
So you would have gotten close to 9 points this weekend. I mean, that's better than some midfielders.
That is crazy, crazy, crazy,
Yeah,
crazy. And but he is expensive. That
yeah,
is
he's
the
a premium. He is
only
a premium.
problem
He is a
with
premium.
him.
He is a premium. But I mean, how I look at it is, if you spend your 6 million on a goalkeeper, you're not he gonna play every. You have to be sure you're gonna play every weekend. And Mendy gonna play every weekend
Yeah,
against a defense
correct.
that would keep away goals. He will have clean sheets points galore.
Yeah, Mendy would have earned 9 points. He earned
Yeah.
9 points. Yeah, not bad. Yeah. All right. Next up, this was a nice game.
Mm-hmm.
Liverpool leads. Talk about
Mm-hmm.
your team, man.
Big up myself. What you going on there? Unfortunately, this game week for me was kind of a sour note. My boy Harvey Elliott just
Yes,
breaking
yes,
training
yes,
side.
yes,
I think
yes.
it was a broken ankle or dislocated ankle. Out for like majority of the season, I would think. It's sad to see him how it play off, but I mean, thank God he's well. I think he's going to surgery on tomorrow Wednesday, so happy for that.
Yeah.
Happy that he's alive and well.
Yeah,
Um,
before you continue, I just wanna of course just always wanna jump on that same sentiment. We send
mm,
our thoughts and prayers out to him, man. And as you said, I'm really
mm,
glad to see him in high spirits, and I hope that continues because
yeah,
that's not a good thing to go through mentally. But I'm
yeah,
really glad is he okay and is not, and he comes back rowing just as he was rowing in the first 3 games
yeah,
of the
for
season, man.
sure.
Yeah,
Um, this game actually was like a game for FPL managers as well. I mean, Salah scored a goal, his
right,
100th Premier League goal. I mean, he is my favorite player in the Premier League right now, right?
correct.
No questions asked. Um, 100 Premier League goals, he is class. The Brazilian boy that was supposed not to play, but he
Mm,
come true anyway. Fabinho, he did well, got a goal. Thiago to assist. He's a kind of underrated player. I mean, people look at him as a kind of dead weight in the FPL world, as a player who just does not provide any goals or assists. But he does have it in his locker. He has an eye for a pass.
correct.
Um, Trent must have. You must have Trent in your team. You must make that space somehow. Right, another assist. And Mane came through with a goal, which was good. Clean sheet. points. What else you want from a Liverpool side that is back in form?
Correct. Just wanna highlight the goalkeepers as always. So Meslier made 5 saves, so they've gotten 1 point there. And
Mm-hmm.
Allison made 4 saves, so they've gotten 1 point there on top
Mm-hmm.
of the clean sheet and on top of the bonus. So again, but Allison is on the expensive side, of course.
He's
And we
also a premium player, just
yes,
like Mendy. I would
yes,
say, thinking about it, if I was to go with a premium keeper, there are three options that people would tend to gravitate towards: Ederson from Man City, Mendy from Chelsea, Alisson from Liverpool. They are on the same price point for each of them. I think 6 million, somebody 6.5. I think, not too sure. But I mean, the reason you're spending money, extra money on a keeper like this, is because you're guaranteed they're gonna get at least 8 to 10 clean sheets for the season,
correct.
right?
And
And
we already highlighted this to the viewers, Shamir, a few cheap
mhm,
defenders that they could bring in to cater for this purchase.
correct,
So
correct,
yeah,
correct.
yeah,
So if you go like that on premium if keeper route, those are my three suggestions to look at.
correct. I like that. Well, of course, Shamir, if you want to leave now, I understand, right? If you don't want to stick around
Hands
for
up.
the heat,
I was wrong. I was wrong. Hands up. I was wrong. I was
just now,
wrong.
let me just right, guys, Fantasy Pavilion. I said it. I've been saying it since day one, game week one. The Corey, the goat, Ballon d'Or. Today, let's calm it down, right? So
Take it away.
Everton
Take it away. Take it away.
3,
Take it away. Take it away. Take it
Burnley
away.
1.
Take it
Right
away. Take
now,
it away.
it was a good game. It was
It was. It was.
entertaining. We got a 4 goal thriller, right? So our goal scorers were Keane, Thousand, Mr. Gray. And on the
Mm-hmm.
Burnley side, we had me. Me is usually someone who scores in between. You get about 5, maybe 6 goals a
True.
season
True.
from me.
True.
Yeah. And of course, the man, the myth, the legend, the Curry with 2 assists, Thousand with an assist as well, and Godmison with the assist for the me goal. Right? Pickford had 5 saves, so he would have gotten an extra point there. And Pope with 3 saves. Pope is a save machine. So it's no surprise to see him amongst the save points.
Mm-hmm.
Shamir, anything you want to point out, hail out to the viewers before we move on?
I mean, Jared said himself, Gray and Corey. He have these fellas in his team, right? I believe so. The man on his wagon for a long while. He riding his high horse. I was doubting him. I was doubting him, but I think my back break. And when I do play my wild card, I I don't know see it on camera, but am I bringing the Corey? I might, cause he man looks like he's back at his Watford levels. He
Yeah,
looking like he
yeah,
hungry boy. He
yeah.
hungry this season. So is it really looking at him and Gray? Cause Gray, actually, I think his price confirmed to raise again to 5.7 as of
Right,
tonight.
right.
So he hot streak. He's hitting that kind of Lingard kind of form right now. Three
Mm,
three
yeah.
goals in three. I mean, I think Everton have great fixtures going on the line as well.
Yes, they do. They do.
So I think Gray and Doucoure. Townsend, I mean, he was always a FPL player, even at Palace back in the day, and he's playing for this Rafa side that does swinging out of crosses. Um, Point to note for FPL players and managers alike, um, DCL is out until October.
Yes.
Sad,
Correct.
sad news for me as I had him aside. So he's out till October. He's second on that, and I'm looking to have to move him all along. So if you'd have him aside, look to shift him to somebody else because he's out.
Yeah. Thanks for that little news there, of course. All right. So
Mhm.
before we so let me just show you guys my team, right? Then we show Shamir's team and wrap it up there. So let me show you guys how I did, how I fared. So let's go up to this sad part here.
Shh,
58.
wildcard played though. I mean,
Wildcard played, yes, guys. You
mm,
see, wildcard played and still did trash because I did not follow my gut. I followed the
mm,
fads, I follow all the hype of other players, and I didn't follow
mm.
my gut. Always follow your gut. But we move on, we progress. So of course, Sa was my goalkeeper choice for this week. I
It's a
had
good solid
Trent,
choice.
yeah, six
Solid choice.
points. Can't go wrong with that. Clean sheet. Never upset
Yeah.
with that. Trentus with 12 points. Diaz 7. Well,
Mm.
Regulon didn't do much there because he got battered. Well, I'm not. I'm just gonna right. I'm not gonna say anything here. Ah,
Big
the
up
glorious
yourself, big up
bastard.
yourself, big up yourself.
Salah, right? Shami's one of Shami's favorite PL player. Eight
Mm-hmm.
points solid. Back in, he always tells us fans, pick him, put
Yes,
him
for
in your
sure.
team. He always
Yeah.
says that. Mr. Assist. I don't know what's going on. Pogba's on
Yeah,
fire
boy.
right now with the assist. Right? I'm taking that. Grealish didn't had a quiet game, but he got the clean sheet. 3 points better than one. Taking that.
Mm-hmm.
I had please don't laugh, but I thought Pookie might have, got one goal at least against Arsenal. So I was
What you
banking
gonna
on
do? What
that.
you gonna do?
Yeah. Vardy let me down, and of course, well, Antonio didn't do much. So it goes, so it goes. But that's me there for
Yeah.
the while. No, only what, three green arrows? But we'll take that. We'll take that. All right,
Yeah,
so
boy.
you
I
stick it.
mean,
Sanino
just
squad there.
let me see if I could share my team as well. That we're seeing it.
Yep, gonna pull it up now. Run us through, run us through.
All right. Well, I had my Sanchez pick, my set and forget keeper. 6 points, clean sheet, great. Feldman, a next good
Yeah.
easy pick for me. Six point.
Great purchase, bro.
Yeah, I actually had him from the start, right? And he wasn't playing. I decided to stick with him just until he get back fitness and stuff like that, which was actually a good choice in hindsight. Dyer, good game week last weekend. This weekend he got injured. I don't know if I'm keeping him still, but 1 point alone. I suspect if he did play the whole game, the score might have been a little different. Um, Trent, I mean, easy pick. Must have in his side. Captain Salah, pull me out of the hole. 16
Hmm.
points. I jump on the Benrahma hype after missing out on him, and since I got him, he hasn't returned for me yet. I
Right.
don't know if I am the jinx or not. I don't want to claim it. I don't want to claim it. Right? Um, I have Jota. I had high hopes from actually, this game week, and he missed some chances. It wasn't
Yeah.
as his fluent best. I'm not too sure what's happening with him in this game week, but if Firmino doesn't start again, I'll hold on to him again for our next game week just to see how he plays. Fernandez, good solid choice, good
Right.
game for him this weekend. 8 points. Ronaldo was on my bench. DCL didn't play, so he came
Right.
in, right?
Right.
Ings, because I didn't make the Ronaldo transfer, I kept him in my side. 2 points. Not surprising for me actually. And Antonio, which was the surprise for me, -1. My bench, all zeros. These fellas don't play. These fellas dead weight on my side. I don't know what's going on from my bench, but that's my team. 57 points. I had a slight red arrow, not too bad. I reached back down to 450. I was on 330 last weekend, so
Right.
next weekend I should be up, hopefully, to back up to the 300, 250 mark, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm trying to at
Yeah,
least grow. I was hoping to at least make 300 points overall this weekend, but
yeah, same here with me.
yeah, didn't work out that way.
Yeah, that DCL injury kind of threw me off, boy.
Yeah,
I sure he would have scored against Burnley.
for sure, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, that really messes up the red card and the injuries. Well, guys, thanks so much for watching. The Shamir, thanks for coming through. Thanks for
yeah.
co-hosting. I think
Thanks for giving me the opportunity.
you might be pushing out Antonio to a job,
No,
yeah.
no, no. I ain't gonna take my partner and walk out of that just so I ain't gonna take my partner walk. I just glad to be
uh,
here, share my insights.
Yes, man. I appreciate that, right? So, guys, if you agree with us, let us know what your points were in the comments. Let us know who you captain. Of course, most here with the captain Ronaldo. How was your game week? Talk to us. Let us know. As usual, like,
Mm,
subscribe, share. If you would like to be a guest or even a co-host, slide in my DMs, shoot me an email. I even it's not too late also to start your Champions League side. If you want to jump in my league, code will be in description. Codes on my Instagram. All right. So, and
mhm.
as usual, happy picking, and we'll see you guys for the preview of Game Week 5. Take care.
Later, everyone.